Shalom, shalom. What up, family? What up? What up? What's going on? 1 second, y'all. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? What it do? What it do? Brooklyn in the building. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Okay, 1 second, y'all. Just seeing what's going on here up in the school. What up? What up? What up? It's a lot going on. It's a lot going down. Um, First of all, I want to say thank you to those who have joined my online school and support the hard work and dedication that I'm doing. And also thank you to those who have subscribed to the channel. Even though this is like almost like I would say a support channel because you know I don't really like to frequent YouTube like that ever since what happened to my last channel, 41K. So I'm not even too thrilled about it. But however, um, I just want to see how y'all doing. First of all, how's everyone that is logging on right now? That's right, family. That's right. That's right. That's right. I know y'all see what's going on out here in the media. Matter of fact, let me check to see if there's an update. Let's see something. Wow. So now on Google, they're saying how Fox News misled viewers about the coronavirus. Interesting. Interesting. These people are just wonderful. So, um, so there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of pressure being applied by the media, okay, to everyone about this coronavirus. Like I said on Facebook, they just pulling cases out of their behind, um, out of their ass. Okay, there's a lot going on right now behind this thing. So I want to share with you guys. Somebody sent me a video. I don't know a lot of y'all share things with me, but somebody sent me a video of well, an email to a video, and I checked it out. So shout out to you, fam, and thank you for that video because it kind of confirmed many things that I already thought. It confirmed wisdom and knowledge. It confirmed scripture. It confirmed just many things. All praises to the Most High, family. All praises. So, the topic at hand, Jacob's trouble. I have a lesson I will be working on for this specific topic. However, right now, that's right. Bring the pain, right? However, right now, I just wanted to briefly talk about this because there's a lot. There's just a lot going on. It's a lot of confirmation going on. I know y'all feel it in y'all spirit. Y'all see what's going on. um, Regardless if the coronavirus is fake, if it's not, that's not really the debate here. Um, because it could be fake. I mean, a lot of stuff they just create. But the media, the point of the matter is the media is pushing this thing out. They're perpetuating this thing. They're pushing this thing on people. Now, we can look at it, we as Israel, and just being a human being, period, we got to look at it from many angles. Okay, now I'm saying this for wisdom purposes, right? Number one, we can look at this and say, okay, we see the BS. We know they always lie. We know they're liars. So, what is the agenda here? Because we could just say, oh, this is BS and ignore it. However, you can't do that. We still have to prepare because with it, whether it's fake or not, it is an agenda. It's to bring about something else. So whether it's a cure for AIDS or not, it is part of an agenda. Yes, that's right. It's part of a bigger agenda, a bigger plan. And that's what we need to see. We need to see beyond. We need to see what's really going on. Okay? So there is a big agenda at hand. Huge agenda at hand. Number one, of course, the vaccinations. This is an easy way for them to say, you know what, this coronavirus is crazy, it's a pandemic, everybody's dying. We need to give vaccinations. Everyone is now mandated. Check this out. Everyone is now mandated to take this vaccination. Now what? You see that? That's right. Problem, reaction, solution. There you go. You see? So we may know what the coronavirus is or whatever it may be nothing, it may be fake. The problem is there is a bigger agenda at hand and is what they're trying to implement. Now, the more the hysteria, this is the thing. People feeding into the hysteria. We have to prepare. We got to prepare because number one, they could say, hey, like they're doing now, more restrictions, locking things down. So we know from like many films I've exposed, you're gonna have the supermarkets empty, stores empty. So you need to prepare yourself. We need to prepare ourselves on many levels. Okay? Because this is something that they're pushing, and we know the Most High is going to allow these people to do what they do because He has a plan. So, like, they have a plan, the Most High has a plan, and everything is just working out the way it is. But we, through much tribulation, shall get the kingdom. Okay, we gonna have to go through these birth pains and these things that are coming down the aisle. All right. Okay, I see you. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Second address is being fulfilled. There's a lot of things being fulfilled, and we here at the doorstep. Whatever they trying to do, and yeah, whatever they trying to do, they gonna try to do it. That is just that is just absolute. It's not gonna be no maybe, or they are going to try to do this. Okay, there's a lot of money invested in this thing. These people are going to try to pull off whatever they're going to pull off. Okay, now from the scriptures, and this helped me understand even more when I listened to this guy's interview. There was a gentleman, what is his name? He got killed for sharing this truth, for sharing this information. It's a white guy, and it was about Israel. It was about the fake Israel. Where's it at? Um, where's that? Andrea, thank you for sharing that. that with me. I must say that. So this guy, he's talking about what the government has planned and stuff like that, which we know their plans are sick. Um, but he was mentioning about Israel and this knowledge of the Zionist Jews and stuff like that, and this information coming out, and how these people have a sick plan to basically exterminate. Now, this is a whole nother thing, but they have a plan to exterminate those of us who are watching these type of videos, that are learning about the truth of Israel and the Zionists and all of this fake stuff that they're doing and stuff like that, and how they're going to try to do they're going to try to do. And this is why the scriptures say what it says. These people are digging a ditch. Okay, they have wicked and evil intentions. Okay, these people have wicked and evil intentions for us, and we know that because we see it every day. Okay, they kill us every day. They do stuff to us every day. So there's nothing new. However, this is the time for us to look a little closer, to get a little closer to the Most High, and prepare ourselves for these things that are about to come down. Yes, so we know they got the FEMA camps ready, they got the plastic coffins ready, they got all these things ready because the Most High is telling us these people have wicked and evil intent. Okay, the heathen. So we understand who the heathen is. Okay, of course they do. So, of course, y'all know we have to. That's right. Watch and pray. Um, Cleanse ourselves, prepare ourselves for these things that are going to go down, which is all leading up to Jacob's trouble. So once again, this stuff has to be fulfilled. Okay. So these things are going to go down. Once again, we got to prepare. We know people are being so hysterical right now. They go on buying up everything. So those of us, we need to prepare because this is where they headed. This is now in your town. I don't know how your city operates. I'm in New York, and I'm sure many of you are all over the state, all over the country, and whatnot. And we know once they start shutting down, because all right, let me say this. Pardon me, y'all. That's right. All we can do is get ready. And I knew this 5 years ago. 5 years ago. 5 years ago, when I was reading this, I was going out my mind. I was in tears. I was going on my mind. I was angry. I was so emotional about this because it was like, damn, this is the truth. It sounds like the truth. Like these devils, we see it every day. You know what I'm saying? But now we know this is about us. And it's always been about this truth. This is the biggest truth, and it's the most hardest truth to swallow for most people, for most of the world, about who we are, who these devils are. Okay. But nonetheless, we have to prepare for this. We got to get ready. It is going down now. I understand in the book of Enoch. The book of Enoch is true. There's many things in the book of Enoch. It is true from the type of plans that they have. Now, mind you, the type of plans that they have and the kind of things that the book of Enoch was saying and explaining about what's going to happen, this is where we headed. So, we gonna have to sing to the Most High, sing praises to the Most High. We're gonna have to look at how our ancestors did it, okay, and what we should be doing. So while our enemies are planning to kill us and murder us and have all these wicked intentions, we need to be singing to the Most High, praising the Most High, and thanking the Most High that it's done. Thy will be done. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. All right? We got to sing. We got to praise the Most High. We got to thank the Most High. Whether we live, whether we die, thank you, Father. And that's what we need to be doing. All right? And of course, we must repent. We must cleanse ourselves, cleanse our minds, cleanse our minds, our hearts, and just stock up towards the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Strengthen yourself in the Most High's word, and prepare. And prepare. You know, sing to the Most High, prepare and cleanse yourself. That's what we got to do. And watch the Most High work. Allow the Most High to work. All right? Because you know we don't have a fight here. All right? We don't have a chance here against these people and their wicked intentions. We do not have a chance. And that's how the Most High set it up anyway. Because at the end of the day, the glory is going to go to the Father. The glory is going to go to the Father. That's what He wants from His people. Okay? So, the Most High wants His glory. And that's what we got to give Him. We got to give the Father the glory. Glory be to the Most High. Okay? And that He make you ready for this time. Because we here. We are here. And as we see with these people, they are not going to stop. I don't care if this corona crap died down. They're going to come up with something else to get to where they want to be with us. You understand? So, that's right. Have no fear. Have no fear. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And that's why we need that wisdom. We need that understanding. That wisdom and that understanding, we gotta be there with it. We know what the Father said. Listen, this is gonna happen. This is what they're gonna try to do. But if you trust in the Most High, you're gonna be like Mount Zion. Okay? Those that trust in the Most High shall be as Mount Zion. All right? So, prepare yourselves, cleanse yourselves, remove sin. Don't let your sins uplift themselves, okay? That's another thing. Don't let your sins or your past sins uplift themselves, okay? So we know the Most High got us. We know the Most High love us, but we have to cry out. We have to cry out. We cannot be silent, okay? That's what we got to sing to the Most High, praise the Most High. We got to cry out to the Most High. You understand? Exactly. Exactly. So we know who they coming for, and it's all because of this truth here. It is all because of the truth. The truth, the truth, the truth, the truth. Who we are and who they are not. Okay? Who they are and who we are and who they are not. All right? So we got to cry out to the Father, seek the Father, that we may be made ready to get through this, because things are going to turn up. Best believe they going to turn up. And like I said this on my live feed on Facebook. I said, these people are slick. These people are crafty. So they gonna be trying to do things. They gonna be trying to kill people, like the guy was saying, at midnight. They're gonna be trying to do things in the dark. Like how they pass laws in the dark. They're gonna be trying to do things at night. All right. We should prepare for the battle. We should prepare for the battle. And the first preparation is preparing your soul. Preparing your soul, your mind, body, and your soul towards the Most High. That's the first preparation. Now you can get bottles of water, food, and all that, because they may say, "Hey, we're gonna lock everything down for 3 months, 6 months, try to starve people out." So that's the next preparation right there. Prepare your mind, body, and soul, and we gonna be all right. But these, once again, I'm emphasizing on this. These people are very slick, very crafty. I see you, fan. Messiah said this in my memory. I see you. I see you. We see your post, man. You ain't got to post that a million times, bro. We see it. I see it. We see it. I got you. I got you, brethren. um. So once again, these people are very crafty. They're very slick, and they're gonna be trying to do things in the dark at night. So always be on the watch. Always be on the lookout. All right, because these people are very crafty. But so on that case, as far as lessons are concerned, this weekend I'm gonna try to have the Passover lesson ready. I'm gonna try to have the Passover lesson ready for this weekend, which I recorded already. Then next, I have the two things. I have the Kingdom of Heaven lesson that I'm currently working on right now, which is coming out really dope. Kingdom of Heaven, and then also I have this. I have a movie breakdown, which is connected with the coronavirus. Okay, we're gonna be breaking down Contagion, Carriers, and a couple other films to bring out for this here. So that's gonna be for this month. So we got the Passover, the Kingdom of Heaven, because the Passover is gonna kind of connect into the Kingdom of Heaven, and then I think maybe before I do the Kingdom of Heaven, I'm gonna drop this Corona slash movie breakdown, all these connections and stuff like that. So that's gonna be my next thing. All right. Yes, second edge is going down. So that's gonna be on my agenda for this month, and this week, and then this movie breakdown. If you watch the movie Contagion, everything they doing right now is in that film, and in many films. So it tells me that either these people are psychics, either these people are psychics, which we know they deal with that kind of witchcraft. But see, you can't be mad. Don't be mad because we can't be mad because our people either they're gonna get it or they're not gonna get it. Our people are either gonna wake up or they're not gonna wake up. So we can't even be upset. You got to pray for them, and now I understand why. More so, why we got to pray for our people. Can't hate them. Can't be upset with them. You got to pray for them because they in it. That ignorance has a grip on them. That spirit has a grip on them. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how we become humble and meek. All right, become humble and meek. And of course, not all Israel is Israel. I mean, But even those that are Israel, it's a tough challenge for us, man. It's tough out there. We dealing with all kind of spirits. We dealing with all kind of distractions. For those that don't, when we say don't believe, for the non-believers, like the Most High said in Second Esdras, let my grape be kept and let you know the others basically die. So we gotta have the Most High's understanding. We need the Most High's understanding. We need to be up there with the Most High's what He's saying, not with our feelings and emotions too much. We gotta understand what He's saying because we can't. We can. That's why the Most High, the way He speak when He was speaking to the prophets, and a lot of times the prophets didn't understand why the Most High say certain things that He say, because the Most High is dealing with another. He's on another plane. He's on another level, and He has His will. So sometimes it's going to be hard. It's hard for us to understand. That's a possibility that they might implement the mark or the whatever they want to do, but it ain't even gonna matter. They trying to do many things. They got many things planned. I'm sorry, right? Yeah, I'm getting like so many comments, so I'm trying to go back and read some of them and answer y'all. But we can't be mad for the non-believers. You know, um, all you can do is really pray for people. That's all we can really do. Because it's not up to us to make someone believe. Just like it's not up to us to make somebody love us, to make somebody care about us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we, when we be in relationships and you wanna, the best love is unconditional love. Is someone just loving you just to love you. You know what I'm saying? Not you forcing it upon them, and we can't force, but you can't force belief on people. I was just saying that. I'm not sure if you just came in on the feed, but I was just talking about that. With them coming in with this whole Corona thing, and then they're gonna force to get these shots. So that's something to look out for. But I ain't taking no damn shot. I'll tell you that much. So I see a lot coming, and like I said, we gotta prepare. We gotta prepare. We gotta prepare. That's right. Um, there's so many type of things that are coming our way because these people are gonna try to bring the pain, and they upset. They upset that this truth has come out. I'm gonna just tell y'all that. All right. According to what this guy was saying, and it makes sense. According to what this guy was saying, they are upset at people that are on YouTube sharing truth and those that are listening and following. So they tracking people and all that stuff, and they upset behind that, and they want to eliminate those people that are listening and following this truth. Okay, which is crazy. So like I said, we gotta prepare, man. We gotta prepare. The guy said a lot. He said a lot of stuff, but mainly his main thing about what he was saying in the interview is that the government, they do what we dealing with right now with this virus. He said this would come into play. That would be part of it to get people to follow along with what they were trying to do. But the main thing he was speaking about was them being upset. I'm gonna post that. I'm gonna post that interview. I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm gonna post that thing, and whatnot. And of course, they killed that guy, by the way. I'm gonna post that. He was saying that the government, this whole truth about Israel, all right, and about what's going on with Israel and the Zionist movement and how these people are, they figure, a lot of people are learning and waking up. That's the problem. The problem is a lot of people are waking up. Oh, you understand? That's the issue with them. They upset. People waking up, they learning and they seeing, and they upset. So they watching people on YouTube. They watching the people that are watching the information because there's so many people waking up now. So they tracking everybody and they, all of this stuff. So they really upset about that and they want to eliminate. That's the word the guy used. So they want to eliminate those people, which is millions of people now, what the guy was saying. Shalom, family. I see you. They want to eliminate those people that are coming into this truth and learning about these Zionist people that are not, you know, the people, you know. So that's mainly what the guy was stressing. That was one of his videos. But that these people do have a sick and demonic plan. And it's funny because his story goes along with many other people who are testifying about what's coming. And we know from scripture these devils got something coming. So it is a fact. And we just gotta understand that. Um Now with these celebrities and stuff like that saying I got it, listen, we gotta understand that these celebrities are in pocket with the government. You gotta understand that. These Freemason devils. You have to know that. And plenty of their films, I'm not sure if y'all seen, like a couple years ago, and even till this day, I don't really watch music videos anymore, but a lot of the music videos a couple years ago, I'm talking Lil Wayne, Beyonce, they were all showing this military coming in and taking over the government versus the people. There were many videos I seen like that. Rihanna, Beyonce, Jay-Z, uh, Lil Wayne. A lot of videos with that same theme of showing the government versus the people. That's right. Celebs definitely sold they soul. So as I was saying about Jacob's trouble, that will be a lesson coming that will be working on for next month. Um, but I was speaking on it as of now that we gotta wake up to what's happening right now with this whole corona thing. It's like smoke and mirrors. The virus could be fake, which I don't even care if it's not fake or real or whatever. They put this stuff in films. They've been showing, and when I do this movie breakdown on the Contagion and bring in a couple other films to confirm, you're gonna see everything that we are at the cusp of, at that we're about to go into. They've been putting in these films. So um, we got to understand that. All right, all this stuff that's shown in the films is what's happening right now and where we at right now, and it's gonna get. That's right, predictive programming, and it's gonna get to where they want it. So they've been planning this for years. They've been planning this for years. So celebrities are down. They just sold their soul for a reason. They're getting paid to do what they do. So if they tell a celebrity, "Hey, listen, we need you to wear your pants under your ass," so we can have the whole quote unquote black community to do the same thing, or we need you to, we'll start wearing dresses. Okay, they're gonna do it to get the whole black community to start wearing dresses. So whatever they telling these celebrities to do, they are doing it because they're being paid, they're being funded. All right. Y'all are funny, man. Y'all are too funny. Um, I did break down Esau being the end of the world is actually up in the school. The link is in the description of this video. You can join and you can learn. It's a 9-hour video on Esau part 7. And particularly I deal with that verse in second Esdras 6 and 9 about Esau being the end of the world. It was not talking about the white man ruling the world. Okay, so you would need precept upon precept to actually understand that. Because if we just want to take that verse for just being a verse, then we might as well take John 3:16 as what it is and just say God love everybody. All right, but precepts are needed to understand what that verse is talking about. All right, so we gotta understand that. But definitely that movie Contagion is one that I will be breaking down in connection with a couple other films to confirm these devils. Yes, they are coming strong with their agenda. The time is at hand, and that's why I was saying in the beginning, if you just came on, that we gotta we gotta stay prayed up. We gotta prepare. We gotta cleanse ourselves. We gotta sing praises to the Most High. We gonna have to cry out to the Most High. That's how we gonna have to move the Most High. All right. And it is G Dash the Prophet. Okay, not G Nash. It's a GDASH. If you follow my channel, it's very clear my channel. Please don't disrespect my name. All right. I don't know how you spelling my name wrong, and you follow me. That I don't get that. Really don't understand that, man. But I'm not gonna stoop to that level. Uh, yeah. I mean, I look at this virus thing like a joke because I'm like, yo, look who the people that they're saying is being affected by it, and then I'm like, these people are going too hard. That's the thing. That's what shows, man. It's not even. It's like a fairy tale. It's like y'all going that hard. I mean, like, there's other things that kill more people than this thing, and y'all wasn't going as hard. Shoot, the police is killing niggas more than the corona, and y'all ain't going that hard. Y'all wasn't going hard like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on, stop it. There are many things that are gonna go down with this coronavirus agenda being pushed. Oh, I would love to move out there. Y'all funny, man. Exactly, family. Exactly, man. That's why I say join the school because I can't have these same debates over and over and arguments with y'all or with individuals. If you want to learn, it's all there for you. I did the homework, I did the studying, I did the research, I did it all. Um, that's right. That's right. It's gonna be guerrilla warfare. Yes, it is, and that's why they've been trying to get our guns and stuff like that. That's how it's going down, and that's why the stuff I was reading in the book of Enoch, it was true. I was like, okay, I see how they moving. I see what the scriptures saying, especially in the book of Enoch about certain things dealing with the angels having to disguise themselves and killing people that were committing crimes and doing these things. I was like, yo, it's gonna get crazy in these last days. It's gonna get really wild. And if you saw my lesson called How Will I Be Saved? It's 3 hours long. I bring out a lot of this stuff. What does Esau's the end of the world mean? It's up in the school. It is a lesson that I have, and I broke down about who Esau is, the end of the world, and what it all means. Okay, because what you have to understand is that Esau has a very specific judgment. Esau has a very specific judgment in a specific place. Okay, Esau has a very specific judgment in a specific place. And Esau's judgment is coming before the heathens get their judgment. But study is much needed. But Esau is absolutely not the white man. And if you want to know who's the white man, once again, I have a lesson up in my school. It's about almost 5 hours long about who is the white man. Most definitely. You in Charlotte? You in Charlotte? Man, they had so many freaking. That's why I'm like, yo, this got to be the it quote unquote fake virus. This got to be the it fake virus for them because they just going too hard. It was like, damn, we couldn't get them with the Zika, we couldn't get them with the swine, we couldn't get them with the Ebola. Man, it's Corona. It's Corona. All praise to the Most High, man. If you have not joined the school, join up. The link is in the description of this video. And it's definitely worth it. All praise to the Most High, family. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. How will I be saved? I went hard on that. That was like over a 3 hour lesson, man. And like I said, a lot of this stuff in the book of Enoch, I made so many connections, man. That's true. That's true. I'm gonna be okay. I don't have the corona. I'll just drink a corona. Yeah, um so yeah, if y'all want to know about Esau, because I see a lot of who's writing this stuff over and over, man. Jeez, y'all. You only gotta write it 1 or 2 times, man. I'm getting emails too, man, about this damn corona thing, man. I might have some trolls in here. I know the government's watching and they do take on fake Israelite names, so I know that much. which I really don't care. No, family, I do not believe in the 12 tribe chart. Well, at least the chart that's out. I don't believe in that chart. It's very contradictory to their own doctrines. All right. Number one, Esau's the white man doctrine contradicts their 12 tribe doctrine. And that's all I'm gonna say. But I will be I will be doing a lesson. Hopefully we can make it through this summer on the 12 tribes. That's right. That's right. Oh, praises. That's right. And it's funny you say that because that's how I feel too. That's how I feel, man, when I get into this word and you know what? I'm glad you said that because that's a spiritual thing. What you just said is mad spiritual. You know what I mean? We talking about the lesson I got called How Will I Be Saved? And it's a 3 hour lesson, but he's saying that, you know, it didn't even feel like it, you know, because it was A1 and you just hit me. That just hit me right there because when you dealing with the most high's word, you know, it's one of those things where, you know how you go to sleep and you could be sleeping for like 2, 3 hours, but when you wake up, you feel like you was only sleeping for like, 2 minutes or something like that. But you was really knocked out for man long. You know, it's a spiritual thing, man. You could be in this word for hours and it don't even seem that long because it's just so good, you know, and that's just like dwelling with the most high. All right. Okay. Hmm. So we got some trolls in the building. Shout out to the trolls, man. I thank you for joining. All praises though, family. We definitely got some trolls in the building. Which clip though? Which clip are you talking about? Okay, if you're not a troll, then please do not post the same thing a million times. Kingdom of Judah are Negro slaves. That individual, please can you not post the same thing a million times? You know, once or twice, maybe 3 times, but you know, to post something like a million times is, you're taking away from the other people that are trying to drop comments. Definitely got to check out the Jacob Slatter. I'm in the midst of, like I said, I definitely didn't forget that because I definitely want to watch that. But y'all know me, I'm always working for y'all. So and I got things to do. So everything I try to take a little here, a little there, you know. So I want to get things complete. I will be having, like I said, this weekend. I want to try to have the Passover ready, Passover lesson ready. Where should we be keeping the Passover and stuff like that? And then after that, I will be dropping this Corona movie breakdown so y'all can see how these devils operate. Um, if you wish to donate, there should be a link in the description of this video, or you can email me at g-prophet@gmail.com and whatnot. Um, so that lesson, the Passover, is going to be dealing with where should we keep the Passover because we cannot keep the Passover according to the scriptures in our captivity. We could celebrate it. We make memory of it, do certain things, but technically, we cannot keep the Passover in captivity. The Passover was meant to be kept at Jerusalem. Okay, so you can observe it, you can make memory of it, we can, set up some, even if I do a live stream and we go over the scriptures and stuff like that, we could do all of that. But we cannot keep it according to scripture. I don't have no sheep and no goat here where I could cut the neck and bleed it out and do all of that here. And a lot of us that are in captivity don't have access to these things, to do it properly and where it's supposed to be kept. All right. Yes, the first Passover was kept in Egypt, Misraim. But the Most High gave commandment after that. He said after that. That's why I'm dropping the lesson so y'all can see. After that, Passover was supposed to be kept at the place where the Most High put his name. Because that first Passover, it was kept in Egypt. It was a sign. It was a sign. It was the first step for us as a sign. But the Most High made it clear. It made it clear. Deuteronomy 16. He made it very clear where it should be kept, and the specific instructions. It says, "Do not sacrifice this Passover." Even when we had the land, we couldn't do it because Israel had the land. That's right. The Hamashiach is our Passover. But even when Israel had the land and we were distributed on the land, Passover couldn't even be kept within, our personal gates. It had to be kept at Jerusalem. You had to go up to Jerusalem to keep the Passover. All right. All praises, fam. Thank you, man. I could do you one better. You could email me and I could send you that link. But once again, it's all up. It's all in the school. Everything I do now is up in the online school. All right. For all my videos, all my lessons, I don't do stuff on YouTube like that anymore, especially for free. All my stuff is now up in the school. So I ain't got to worry about YouTube taking my work down or none of that. All right. But I can send you a link so that you can see that it's there. All right. But all my work is being put up in the school. So again, even Mashiach, they went to Jerusalem to keep the Passover. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm not man. Okay, I finally found it. All right. That's another thing I will be exploring because many people saying, "Oh, Israel's here," or Jerusalem is in Africa, and or even though I mean, yes, because Israel, that is Africa, Egypt, all that is quote unquote Africa. But then people are saying, "Oh, it's America." So it's a lot of talk on that. I'm gonna be dealing with that too. I have a lot of work on my hands. So yeah, like I said, we can observe the Passover at your house and read scripture and commune with your brothers and sisters like that. Like I said, we could do something live. But to keep Passover the way it was as it was written according to Passover, we cannot do that. We cannot do that. We will all need to go to Jerusalem, get the lamb, unleavened bread, the bitter herb, and all of that. And it's crazy, man. It's a lot of new doctrines coming out, man. So I'm taking these things on one by one. When you say this, yes, it does say that the Gentiles are in the land. Hmm. Now, as far as that Wailing Wall and these fake Jews are at, I don't know about that. I don't know about that being Israel. And see, this is why I wanted to do some traveling this year. This year, I finally wanted to go. Like, number one, I wanted to go to Egypt this year, this summer. That was my plan. This summer, I finally wanted to go to Egypt and go do some filming and whatnot. Go see the pyramids. Go see the museums over there. The Coptic Museum in particular. This see the images and stuff they had up over there of us. Um, so because of all of this Ebola, I mean Corona garbage, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. Because as soon as I go, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you got it," and I'm not trying to get into their hands, man. Thank you, family. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yes, we know the new year is the first of the month, spring. I'm be dealing with that in the Passover lesson. And of course, it's Africa. Of course, all that land is Africa, quote unquote. All that land mass is Africa. Of course. I got a map of Africa back in the 1800s, and Jerusalem was on the map. If you want to do that, just email me, fam. Just email me, and we could do that. Email me and mention the lesson, and then we could set that up. I could set that up with you. But see, the Most High is going to deliver His children from the hand of the enemies. That's the thing. It doesn't matter where you at. You know, a lot of us want to flee. A lot of us want to run. It's going to be destruction all over. That's the thing. Excuse me. Yeah, you can do the bread and the wine and all of that stuff. Um, Nah, I don't need no meds. I'm good, man. I just got a sore throat. I'm good. My apartment be having too much heat. My heat be on so high in my apartment, and then I'm like, yo, I didn't needing to put the AC on, man. I'm not sure what book you talking about though. I will put a book list up this month, so that's another thing that I have to do. Um, I got you. Now that about righteous being beheaded, that is uh that is number one is being over there being done in Arabia, but these devils gonna try to do it over here as well with the guillotine. You sent that to me in the email, fam. That video. Yeah, I'm about to take some of these trolls out of here, man. We do have to live through this. We're gonna have to go through this. We had, okay, man. Thank you for sending that to me. I'm gonna check that out. Um, it is not a sin to go to church. Oh, you said church on Sunday. Well, going to church on Sunday is not the biblical Sabbath. That's another lesson I'm going to be tackling as well. No, I didn't do a lesson on Gog and Magog yet, but that's a possibility. Um, but no, it is not a sin. It's only a sin not to keep the Sabbath. So if you're going to church on Sunday, that means you're not keeping the Shabbat. So then, yeah, that would be a sin. Now, if you want to go to church on Sunday as well, then you're more than welcome. But it's not a sin not to go. It's only a sin when you're not keeping the Shabbat. I like that. It would be an honor to die for the Most High. Who you had to tell that to? Somebody thought my work was free. Family, all you gotta do is join the school, man. You can get a college degree on my site, man. Talk back to these heathens. They're gonna be like, what? Yes, I will do a lesson on hell. I'm actually working on one. I got a lot of lessons lined up. I will be doing a lesson on hell. I got many lessons lined up. Um, so know that for sure. Um, but the lesson for this month, nope, I have not checked out that person's channel. Um, I'm good. I'm gonna be all right. Trust me. It's just my throat bothering me a little bit, but I'm all right. I'm good. Um, I got mad comments in here. But yeah. So for this month, I'm dealing with the Passover, coronavirus bull crap, movie Contagion, movie Carrier, and a couple of films to confirm, which is gonna be pretty solid. And then I got the Kingdom of Heaven, which is really dope. Right now, I'm working on that. Right now, join when you ready, fam. When you ready, that's the thing. You ain't got to worry about my stuff being deleted no more. Oh, and they talk about what? I'm not sure what you're talking about as far as that book is concerned. What did they talk about in that book you were saying? Let me see. Uh, it's a lot of good missing books though. I ain't even gonna front. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying on the Gog and Magog. Okay, okay. I got what you're saying. I had to go back and read what you said. Okay, okay, okay. I got you. I'm sorry if I'm a little late on the comments because I'm trying to read everybody's comment. Okay, okay, okay. But these people know that something's is going down, and they definitely trying to get a move on it. So, and it's funny because the guy was like, "Hey, listen, I ain't got no damn corona. All right, I'll drink a Corona before I take a damn vaccine. You hear me? I'm gonna make some tea, y'all. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be alright. I'll be straight, man." Yes, I will be talking about martial law and all that. That's gonna be my next movie breakdown. The next movie breakdown. Um, I'm not sure if I did I put that video up when I showed about 8 movies showing martial law. But in this, so anyway, all right. So look, this weekend I'm gonna try to have the Passover lesson done. I already recorded it. It's just now me putting it together. That take a little time. So I'm gonna try to have that by this weekend. Then by next week, because I'm doing like two, three, four. I'm working on the Kingdom of Heaven, and then I'm working on clips for the Corona breakdown. I just a lot. Um, Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. But I will be talk. I will be dealing with the martial law, and uh, it's gonna be definitely gonna be a connection as far as the movie is breakdown is concerned. But Jacob's Trouble, I will be dealing with that. Um, that's a good question. Um, I'll say this because the person asked, "What about our family that died in Christianity?" Now, we gonna be judged on what's here in our actions, and as far as I know, you do not have to be the wisest person dealing with the Most High. Because some of us we come into this truth, and it's like, damn, you gotta learn so much, and you know this truth is very important, but to the Most High, it's not about being the most smartest person, the most wisest person. It's about being humble and pious towards the Most High. Wisdom is much needed, but if you don't have that much wisdom, the Most High can still pardon you if you got a good heart. You got a good, humble heart and spirit towards the Most High. Like I said, there were times in my life where, and I can honestly say this as a testimony, where I didn't have no knowledge, but the Most High spared me. The Most High saved my life. The Most High has done things for me that is like, okay, why are you still blessing me? And I have no knowledge. So the Most High will pardon his people because he does understand that we are in a position that he put us in, okay, and it wasn't time yet for us to even get this wisdom and knowledge. There's a time for everything. There's a season for everything, as the scripture says. And the season now is that ripe season to gain this knowledge and this truth. I'm not reading yours because you keep posting the same thing. I heard you with the bread and wine. I answered your question, but you keep spamming the group, and it's annoying. I do have a lesson on the soul. That's another lesson that I have ready on the soul. No, I have not watched that. Aries on Netflix. No, I didn't watch that yet. Well, I haven't watched that at all. I'm trying to read these comments. But I will do a lesson on that. So again, that's one of those lessons that I will be dropping on the soul, which is gonna be deep because I had it before, but now that I have much more knowledge, it's gonna be even better. And you are very, very welcome. Testing the Ruach, you are very, very welcome. And all praises to the Most High. And yes, the Most High is using his people to spread this truth. Okay, I'm like a little way back now. I have no idea. I don't watch people on YouTube, so I can't really make a suggestion because the people I used to watch were devil worshippers. So I'm sorry. Um, yeah, but I'm sure you can easily just stroll through YouTube, just type in Israelite groups, and there are many groups out there now. I can't say that they're all teaching the truth. I can't say that they're all teaching sound doctrine that makes sense. But there are many other Israelite channels that are just that are doing their thing on YouTube. And yes, I do charge for my work because I do more than the average. And I am not putting my work up here on YouTube anymore. You said got that, but like, bro, yeah, I got jokes, man. I did do a breakdown on Black Lightning. That's up in the school too. I didn't do a breakdown on Lucifer. I have not watched that show yet, but the breakdown on Black Lightning is up in the school. And that is true. The Most High will judge according to your works. Thank you, family. I appreciate that. I have not stocked up on food yet because I've been a slave to my job, and I've been a slave to y'all, working and working and working and working. So I have not been able to really stock up on any water yet. Which you know what's funny? I stocked up on water like 2 years ago, and then I drunk it all. I'm sorry, man. I stocked up on water like 4 cases, and then I drunk it all. So I'm sorry, man. Got to stock up again. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Y'all are so funny. Go watch IUIC. I mean, I think there'll be a better. It might be a better option for you. I don't know, but you know, it's funny, man. You know what? It's funny because our people will support our enemies. We'll pay our phone bill. We'll pay our internet bill just to get on YouTube, just to get on Facebook, just to get on these sites. But we can't support our own brothers, man. I find that real funny. You know, at least with me, for those that support my work, y'all know how deep and far I go to bring this truth out. I go to the extent with my work. So, I'm not saying you have to support. You don't have to do anything, but I just find it funny how we will support our enemies before even thinking about supporting our own. That's just something that always just, sticks out, man. Not sure what you're saying. Will you bring to remembrance guidance? Okay, you're having your own personal conversation. That's true. Some of us will wake up in the last hour. Drink a Corona, you'll definitely beat the coronavirus, man. That's all you need. True indeed. Yep. I don't know, am I being spammed again right now, or is it me? Okay, no, I'm not. But I keep seeing the same thing. I love to see y'all talking amongst yourselves, man. Having conversations. um, no, I wouldn't say leave the USA, because destruction is going to be all over. The Most High will deliver us from where we at. Um, that's a prophecy. We're gonna be delivered from the hand of our enemies from all coast, from all over. So it really is no running. There's no running with the Most High. Um, and the Most High knows what he's doing. When the Most High scattered us, he knew what he was doing. And this is why it's important for us to wake up and get right. Because the wicked gonna be allowed to do wicked stuff. The wicked is gonna be allowed to do wicked stuff to wicked people. So we gotta understand how the Most High operates, how his hand works. And that's why we gotta clean ourselves up, get ourselves right. You know? Um, well, I'm not stripping anyone from knowledge because just like how I could read and go buy books and go watch movies and make connections, so can you, so can anybody. So I am not stripping from people from anything, but as I've explained many times, I do intense and deep research. Intense and in deep research, and I make connections from college books, all type of information I put together, and I spend hours and hours and hours dedicating my time and my life pretty much to putting these things together. So for a brother or a sister to support, it means a lot. It means a lot. And that's what we should do. And not even just in this aspect, in many aspects. If I have my own clothing store, if I have my own food shop or whatever it is, we should look at each other as something of value and something we should want to support, especially if you like something that this person does. You like whatever gift or whatever talent they do. I don't care if they're teaching or if they're a great cook or they're a great designer or whatever it is, we should be supportive of one another. Yeah, funny. So um it's like you know what's funny? What y'all gonna do when YouTube shut down? What you gonna do when YouTube shut down? Or when YouTube start charging? I mean, the funny thing is we're already paying for YouTube and for these services because you got to pay your phone bill and you got to pay your internet bill if you want to get on these sites. So now when these sites actually start charging you, then what? Was that a double fee? I'm gonna do a video lesson on that. On the chariots of the Most High and in the cloud and the UFO. That's another lesson I will be touching on because I see what these Israelite camps push. Oh, that's the Most High in the UFO and da 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 da. I'm gonna get on that too. So I'm glad that you mentioned that because I do have that lesson coming up. And thank you for that compliment. I'm sorry, I'm like 10 minutes behind on this thing, man. um, there are many other people that teach that Esau is not the white man though. You know, I might be one of the biggest people that teach on about that, but um, since I've done pushed out big videos, a lot of people are now teaching on that. Um, but the school is cheap, man. 19.99 for a month. You could learn so much in a month. Within a month, you could learn so much. You could do 1 month and watch all them videos. And plus, you got 20 free movie breakdowns. During Jacob's trouble, how we going to defend ourselves is by trusting in the Most High, cleansing and purging ourselves, okay, and keeping commandments, okay, cleansing, purging ourselves, repentance, calling out to the Most High, and being in consistent prayer. All right. And the Most High gonna put the Spirit on us to destroy our enemies. I got that too stocked up. Say word. Thank you, family. Thank you. Thank you. Well said. It's worth its weight in gold. All praises. And the funny thing is, I'm not even charging an arm and a leg, and then I'm giving 20 free movies away, and then I give y'all deals and all type of stuff. It's just, I love what I do, but a little support does help. It does help, for me to do bigger things. Like I said, I wanted to go to Egypt this year to go film and document and go to the museums and bring back this work. But this Corona thing, I ain't going nowhere. Most definitely, you got that year, fam. I am behind. I do need help stocking up. I need water, man. Okay, maybe you not understanding. I'm sorry, I'm like a few minutes behind. Jeez, y'all write so much, man. Dang, I can't even. You don't gotta pay a hundred, man. It's only 19.99. You could watch all my videos within a month. Nah, that's for the year. If that was for the year, and that was when I first started. For sure, for sure, for sure. But yeah, I didn't take my videos off of YouTube. YouTube actually deleted my work. Well, the prophets. Now, and that's funny you mentioned that because I just did a lesson on that. How were the prophets paid? You know, even though it was money back then, shekels or whatever, or trach or whatever you call it. But the prophets, the Israel took care of the priests and the Levites and stuff. They were taken care of. The Most High blessed Israel's land to have abundance of whatever it was, cattle, sheep, corn, wheat, wine, all that stuff. And Israel they had to take care of the priests of the Most High. So if we wanted to go, if we wanted to deal with it like that, technically, if I was in this position that I'm doing right now as being a teacher or a priest in that sense, then Israel would be supporting me based on a tenth of what they bring in. But I'm not even pushing that. I'm just saying, look, this is what I'm doing, and this is my fee for my work. So I'm not even taking it there because if I was to take it there, then that would be a way for anybody to be even extra greedier and say, you know what, I want a tenth from all of y'all making right now because of what I'm doing for y'all. It could be easily for me to say that, but no, I love what I do, and I'm actually giving more than what I'm even charging. You know what I'm saying? So it's. But nah, that was for the year. Most definitely, most definitely. Most definitely. And the Most High said, man, don't stretch out your hand to receive and not repay, man. Everybody want to have their hand out for not everybody, but especially our people, we love to have our hand out for free, man. But the thing is, see, that's why you gotta go in on a lesson, because Paul spoke about these things, you know. Like I said, as I explained with the hold on, because I am behind. And I shouldn't, but we got these newbies coming in who come out of nowhere, who's supposed to have been following me for such and such time. I've been doing work for years for free, you know. So now that this thing happened to me, and I was like, you know what, I had to consider everything that I was doing. But anything that somebody is doing for you, and Paul and the prophets, they understood that, and the Most High understand that. When the Most High had the Levites do the work of whatever it was for the Most High said, "Yo, Israel, y'all gonna." It was a commandment. Y'all, all of Israel, y'all gonna take a tenth of whatever you have, and it's gonna go to the Levites, to the poor, and to the strangers. The Most High was never making um, his servants work for free. And that's what you got to understand when you study. And I actually have a lesson up in the school for that as well. But the Most High understood that because again, like common sense, we all have needs. We all need a place to stay. We all need food. We all need, these basic essentials. You see what I'm saying? So, and the Most High knew that. The Most High blessed Israel. And this is just an overview, because some people, we have a lot of new people on site, and I'm gonna speak on that too. Excuse me, y'all. Right. So, this is the thing. Just to give you some wisdom and knowledge on this, the Most High, and it's just like us in captivity, right? Us in captivity, you got these people that own the land, right? So we're technically paying rent to these landlords. Now, when Israel, and this is part of the blessings and the curse, because us going into captivity, now we got to work for these people, and now we don't own the land. When Israel had the land, they were blessed. They had the land. That means you own the land. You can sell your space or your land or whatever acre of land for money. You can sell your crops and whatever your land brought in, whether it be corn, wheat, whatever, fruit, berries, all of that stuff had money value. You were blessed with abundance of sheep, animals, all these things. The Most High blessed Israel with that land to have all this abundance. So the Most High said, the Levites, y'all not gonna have any inheritance. You're gonna be my inheritance. So I'm gonna make all of Israel, since I blessed their land to have all of this riches or whatever it was that came from the land and the animals. Y'all going to give a tenth to the servants. Israel was commanded to give a tenth of what they brought in. So if you're for the whole year, you've been blessed to survive the whole year because your land yielded so much. So you were going to take a tenth of that and give it to the Most High servants. Okay, for those that were taking care of the tabernacle and prophesying and stuff like that. So all Israel had to do that, and that's how it weighed the balance. It made everything balanced. I'm gonna bless y'all, and you're gonna bless my servants and the poor, and the strangers if they don't have anything. You could, you could do that. You could do that. So I just wanted to give you some understanding about when it comes to, and I'm kind of glad that I got on this level of charging a fee for what I do specifically, the teaching, the books, and all of that. All this stuff, mind you, I'm paying for this stuff too. The site I'm paying for, all of that. We need, and this is just bigger than it's we need our brothers and sisters to be innovators. Number one, to have our own schools. Like I said, my dreams and hopes is to start my physical school, get this online school thing up and running and good, and then go to the physical school. We as people of the Most High and quote unquote black people, um, we need to start our own businesses and do our own thing, because what the hell we gonna go to the European institutes and learn? They not teaching us this stuff, and we giving them all our money to be brainwashed. You know, so of course, I need support, man, and I'm not even charging much, and I'm actually giving way more than what I'm charging for. I'm giving it back way more in the work. If you look at the work that I'm doing, the work that that last lesson that I did on who is the white man, the amount of work and the amount of time putting that together, the outline to all going through all the books, studying, reading all the books. We're not just talking scripture, not just scripture, combing through scripture, combing through textbooks, this book, that book, books that I have to pay for. You see what I'm saying? So support is needed, and there's nothing wrong with supporting. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all know I'm not gonna be half-assed. If you've been following me for years when it was free, then you know if it's not free, you know what kind of work I'm gonna bring. Exactly. And they charge the fees for the site. You know what I'm saying? On top of me paying for the editing and all of that, on top of me paying, buying the books. If it's a new topic, I need to go buy a book or whatever, then that's what it is. But it's all an investment, and you can't tell me you have not learned anything. You know, you know, yes, that is. Yes, that's a one-time payment for the whole year. Yes, that is. So, but the whole idea of this thing is we need to be the ones to open up our own schools and institutes, especially when it comes to this knowledge. We need to be the ones to set our own tone. Remember, we still in captivity. Bills still got to be paid. I'm not living free. Okay. Me doing all of this work, spending all of this time, bills have to be paid. All of this stuff still has to be paid. So we got to understand the realities here. The realities is nothing is free. And the point, and this is why I always go back to um the fact that we on this live feed. If none of us paid our phone bills, right? Yeah, YouTube, my last YouTube, just so you know, because some people don't know, some people do know. YouTube deleted my channel because I was sharing certain things that they didn't want to be shared. They deleted my channel. So all my work was gone. Luckily, I had a lot of the stuff saved up. I had a lot of the videos already downloaded and a lot of the archive lessons I had from Facebook. But they deleted my whole thing. That's why I was like, yo, all this work I've been doing for years, nah, I'm not gonna be putting my work up on YouTube like that. And now I'm gonna require a small fee for my work because I feel like I put a lot of myself in this. It take a lot for me. I lose sleep. I be up till 1 in the morning when I got to be to work 7 in the morning, working on stuff for y'all, and I'm doing it out of love. I'm going hard because number one, I love this. I love to teach. I love what I do. You got somebody that love what they do. So it ain't a hustle, it ain't a scam, it ain't a sham. If you've been following me for 5 years and it was free and you saw me going hard, now that I'm charging a little fee, is nothing changed. I'm still going as hard and I've gotten better, more wiser, and better with my craft. You see what I'm saying? Yes, that homosexuality lesson, they had ended up giving me a strike on that one. And the last thing that made them delete my channel was the the movie the TV show that I exposed. The last draw was the TV show. Um the what show was that? F is for Family. And it's crazy because I didn't say nothing wrong in the video. Or at least I thought I didn't. I didn't say, because I was just saying how the girl was saying, don't trust the Jews. But they just wanted one more thing to give an excuse to terminate my channel. You see what I'm saying? So yes, I put a lot of work in what I do. A lot of work. And that's why I was like, once they deleted my channel, I was just I was angry, but then I was like, I knew it was coming. That's why I said, y'all follow this channel. And then thinking about all the work that I've done and have to do, it's like, all right, you know what? I found this site where I can put my work up, but of course it's gonna be a fee. And then of course I'm already paying the fee. Then I'm buying books. So I was like, you know what? Let me charge a little fee for my work because I am doing a lot of work. I'm not an average email me, fam. Email me, and I'll send you my cash app. My cash app is $ um page dash the profit. But y'all know I'm not some average teacher. The good thing about me is I comb through scripture. I comb through the books. I comb through films, and I put it all together. That's the beauty with me. It's not like you have a boring teacher. Like we've all been to school where you got these boring teachers and you're like, eh, and we falling asleep. I make stuff exciting, um, and understanding that a little kid can understand. And then it takes time, y'all. A lot of this stuff, it takes a lot of time, especially with the editing. I gotta run my mouth for all this time. First, I have to do the research, combing through scripture, combing through the books, making sure these connections are fire and on point. Then having the memory of movie clips and where that go. That is all a skill. That is a skill and a talent, and it take time. I was blessed, and that's why I know this is my path because I was blessed to do music, writing, songwriting, and putting putting these things together. So now I just take that same talent and I shifted it here. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, fam. Um, well, there's nothing wrong with stocking up. The sword thing, you could, but I would think the wise thing is to get yourself right with the Most High, cleanse yourself, repentance, purge yourself, get your mind right towards the Father, because He's going to be our ultimate weapon. Um, I will say that those things are more precious than getting a sword. You know, and all praises, and all praises, and all praises, all praises, y'all. Yes, you can pull it up on TV as well. If you have a HDMI cord, you can hook it up to your phone, to the television, or you can hook it up from your laptop to the television. Because I used to do that. So I hook my laptop up to the television and watch stuff all the time. All right. Um. Oh man. See, I be talking to y'all forever. I'm just going on 2 hours, y'all. Jeez. I be talking to y'all like y'all right here with me. But thank you, family. I appreciate that. Um, see, look at that. Hold on. Somebody, where's that person? See, look at that. A leaf. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but you got somebody that's willing to support you, man. Somebody's willing to um support your education in a sense. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Whenever you can. And as I say, it ain't no rush to join the school because I've got my own thing now. Like it ain't going nowhere. YouTube, and I don't have to worry about YouTube taking my stuff down. And that's what I mean. And that's the whole thing. You know, some of us we get upset. We're like, oh, you know, that you charging. It's like, I need to. I need to. For us to make progress, we need to. We need to learn how to support one another. These are certain things that we need to learn how to do. Us we don't get anywhere. You know, we don't get anywhere, and we can't get anywhere. For an example, how I'm going to open up a physical school? How I'm going to do that without support? Now, when I get this school, because I've been talking with a few brothers, and there's a few places that's opening up for that I can look into to rent the space out. Right. And I said, let's say right now, we wanted to keep Passover as observance, just come together and remember the days of old, right? And this is something I was thinking about doing. So let's say we wanted to do that. And now I go get, and let's just say even beyond Passover, just thinking me doing something every month or every week or every Shabbat and whatnot, right? Start my own school. Now I haven't heard about that. You know, of course I'm gonna have to pay to rent the place, pay the electric bill, pay to have whatever set up, chairs, All of these things cost money, man, and this is how we gotta think in order to come together. You know, the Most High say, "Gather yourselves together, Israel." Um, yeah, that's it. That's the cash app. That's a good question. That is a very good question. Um, I first want to get into the 12 tribes. I want to complete that. I want to complete the 12 tribe thing, but that's gonna be like by the summertime. I'm looking at have that ready. But yeah, it's a benefit to having your own thing, opposed to my stuff on YouTube. And besides them, owning my stuff, they can now delete my work whenever they want. They can now do whatever they want with my work. And that's like anything you put on these sites. They own it, they control it, and that's why they have all these restrictions where it says, allow permission and this and that. You're giving them rights to all your stuff. That is the next thing I'm working on. So I have one coming up with the Passover. That's one feast that I'm going to be dropping this weekend. I should have that ready. I already did the recording on that, and then I'm going to get into the Feast of Tabernacles and stuff like that. So I will be doing these things, you know, as time move forward. Um, you wasn't notified? Get out of here. See, YouTube, y'all know my YouTube is compromised, man. If it's me going on, these people going to try to not notify all my people that I'm live because they know I'm going to say something that's just enlightening. And see, that's another benefit right there. You see? So, um, it's a blessing to do our own thing and for me to embark on it. Because I was like, man, what the heck I'm going to do? I'm gonna put all my stuff back up on YouTube for then these devils to delete my stuff again. Whenever I say something to them not liking, or they just feel, oh well, you said this about you, so we don't like that. We're gonna delete your stuff. You know. So yeah, man. Yeah. So as I was saying, I started this feed. And I'll be getting off in 5 minutes, y'all. 'Cause it's gonna be 2 hours I've been on here, and time for me to go to sleep. But so we got the Passover coming. I'm gonna be dropping that this week, and then this weekend, and then I got the Kingdom of Heaven. That's another lesson I'll be doing for the month, which that lesson is really looking really good. I'm loving the way it's going right now. Wisdom is so beautiful, man. Knowledge is so beautiful. Send that to my email, family. G-prophet at gmail.com. Send that to my email, man. I'll take a look at that. Um, um, but so I got that coming. Then for this month, I'll be doing a breakdown on this coronavirus crap, which will be a couple films that I'm going to bring in. I'm going to do a breakdown. The main breakdown will be the movie Contagion for this month, since it's so right for this movie. I mean, for this whole coronavirus crap. So that's the movie breakdown I will be dealing with this month. Be connecting it to a bunch of other films. Um, yeah, send that to me, man. The gospel, that send that to my email if you can. Truth. True. But see, that's what I said. And even the guy that I was hearing his interview, this white guy who they killed, he was saying that they wanted to shut YouTube down because of this truth coming out about Israel, this controversy. Um, my Cash app is $ pay G dash to profit. That's it. Real simple. And if the virus is patent, we know why it's patent. Was that me that talked about that film? Yeah, the calendar thing is another issue that I kind of wanted to deal with, concerning the Passover and concerning certain things. Um, so I was trying to look at it logically, but that's something that I'm still like wrapping my mind around. There's a couple of things that I'm still wrapping my mind around and trying to come to make some common sense out of the calendar as well. That's another issue. And these are the struggles of being in captivity. Really? Hold on a second. Said it didn't come up. I don't know how. Let's see. One second, yeah, because that should have came up. Um, yeah, so it's $ capital pay, capital PAY, capital GDASH, the profit. And you can look in at any one of my videos. Say you just come off the live. If you go into any one of my videos that's on YouTube, you'll see. Just look in the description of the video, and you'll see it there. Shalom, sis. I see you. I see you. I see you. Not ignoring you. I see you. Um, the on if you would like to register for the online school, the description is in the link is in the description of this video right there. You can learn from anything. You can learn from anything, even if it's not something that's not good. You can learn that it's just not good. You know. And I was just speaking about that too. Um, uh, sorry, I'm reading comments. Yeah, so that's why my channel got taken down because yes, my viewership was crazy. I was over 5 million views on YouTube, and then over 140,000 subscribers, and then and I wasn't even getting paid from YouTube, mind you. But the stuff I was sharing was so you know what I'm saying? The stuff I was sharing was just so like y'all got caught with your panties down here and here and here. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm not taking this video down. This is live, man. Of course. Um, for that, I have to check that movie out. But any new breakdowns I do, um, it's starting at if you want to rent it, it's gonna be 10, and for the whole thing, it'll be like 15. I don't know who's that. Wait a minute. I think that's the guy. I think that is the guy I was watching for the video I was talking about, the white guy. Yeah. David Goldberg. And yes, I did think about doing some quizzes and stuff like that. Um oh, you missed a lot. You missed about 2 hours worth of this live. All praises to the most high, sis. Nope, I ain't get paid for YouTube, so it was all good that they deleted my work. And it's funny because I had some celebrities hit me up on YouTube saying that they was following my work. I didn't even know. No, I didn't know about that. Global Pack? No, I didn't know about that. Okay. You talking about DVD set. You talking about DVD set, right? Because the videos is already up in the school. So but if you're talking about that, then okay, I get what you're saying. I would have to look into that. Somebody said that they're no. You gotta spoon feed them. You gotta spoon feed them. And see, that's part of why I go to the college texts as well when teaching. Because a lot of this is like unorthodox information. So we kind of have to do it like how school would do it, or remix it. True indeed, and I do forget that sometimes. To be honest with you, was that an Ashkenazi that went off on you? See, these devils, they know the truth. They're not going to teach us the truth. And that's, again, a great reason for me to start my own school and for us to do our own everything. Because these people have been knowing the truth for centuries, have been knowing the truth forever, and they've been laughing at us, clowning us. It's more of a reason to want to do your own thing and want to build and start something great for your people. These people been clowning like, yo, for me to break down, y'all see how I break down these films. Y'all see how I break down these films. Now coming into this truth, seeking out the knowledge from the scriptures to the college text to the this to the that to the films. It enrages me. It For somebody that loves this truth, it boils my blood to know that these devils had this truth for so long. They knew who we were for so long. They've been making fun of us for so long. That boils my blood. And it really, and if I didn't have wisdom, I'd probably be wanting to go out and hurt somebody right now. But thank the Most High for the wisdom, I can contain myself. we can contain ourselves. But to know that these people have been making fun of you and joking on you and laughing at you and, you know, all this time, how could we not? How could we not? All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. How could we not want to do our own thing? As much as these people hate you, want to hurt you, got plans to kill you, how could we not want to do our own thing? How could we not want to do our own thing? Now, the Europeans that understand this truth and want to come to the Father, y'all, y'all must have understanding. And y'all must have understanding to understand our frustrations, our pain, our hurt, and how we would look at y'all. So you got to have that understanding. And this ain't even, it is racial, but it's not racial. It's more of a wisdom type of thing. Because it's like, I understand when my people are being idiots and being ignorant and being evil. And I need to correct them, or we need to correct them. So it's not, oh, well, all white people are evil. Because you got some good white folks out there. You got some good white folks, and I can admit that. You got some good humble white people out there. Now, I'm not gonna say all of them because we know that ain't true. But you do have some good humble ones out there. And I can say that from my past experiences. You know, just like you got the worst of our people, and then you have the greatest of our people. But as a whole, what we have been through as people from the European powers and from the other nations, is more of a reason for us to want to do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? To want to invest in our own thing. Like what I'm doing right now, this is an investment. This is an investment to get things popping, to get things going, for me to do greater things, you know? So, yeah, we know that. We know that. We know that. Of course they do. Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about. All right. So, but we need this understanding. We need this understanding, and who more but us to do it for us? Now, the other nations want to come in and learn. Cool. But we know you got to have a spirit of humbleness. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a spirit of humbleness. Now, we know, listen, let's not act like this ain't true. You know, we have some people that are infiltrators. Okay? We got some infiltrators. We got the Trojan horse. They said it in the movie. What movie is that? The Terminator movie. It was Terminator 3. Even our own people, even our own people, we have traitors. Okay? So we got to be cautious on all fronts, man. But for me to do my own thing, I had to. I have to. Now, when YouTube shut down, what y'all gonna do? Can anybody answer me that? When YouTube shuts down, what y'all gonna do? When Facebook shuts down and follows suit, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? See that? And what's the person say? Watch the videos you save. And of course, we should follow the scriptures on a regular day. But you see what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly. We're gonna have to study ourselves. So that's why I said, y'all follow me on this new channel and whatnot, because I already saw what was coming. And then all the restrictions and all of that. Now this and that, da. And keep in mind and that's how I know this is a big deal. This is a big deal because when you start talking about Jews and Jewish and all of that stuff, they're gonna want to try to strip your channel from you. And that's why my channel got deleted. Because the last video I did, I was exposing a TV show. A TV show that they was talking about. They were saying this stuff. I wasn't saying don't trust the Jews. I was just showing them that this is what they showing. Nah, I haven't seen that. You know? And you know what? It's all right. Because I learned that this truth ain't for everybody, man. All we could do is continue to seek, study, and, get ourselves prepared for the Most High. Everybody is not going to wake up. Everybody's not going to come to this truth. And all you can do is pray for them. If somebody you love and you want them to come into the truth, specifically our families, all you can do is pray for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I love my dad, even though he wasn't really there in my life. I love my mother, even though, she wasn't the best mother in the world. But I gotta pray for them. You know what I'm saying? That they come into the truth, the Most High open their eyes, even if it means opening their eyes in this affliction. A lot of our people, their eyes gonna be open up in affliction. When they finally being persecuted. That's when their eyes are gonna open up. That's when their eyes might open up. And they're gonna call on the Father. Because it's gonna be that very defining moment between life and death. You see what I'm saying? That's right. Let's get it in the scripts. you know? So, we just gotta pray for them, man. Not everybody gonna wake up, and this truth ain't for everybody. A lot of people, gonna reject it. You know what I'm saying? My dad, he's a full-fledged Christian. My dad, he's a full-fledged Christian. He's a deacon now. I tried talking to him. I tried talking to him a couple times about certain things, and whenever I get too deep, he's like, "Oh, that's too deep for me, man. I'm not trying to get all deep in." I be like, "Yo, I dang, like, yo, chill, man. I'm not trying to like put you in a headlock or something, man. Chill. You gotta get all, you know." Yeah, man. My dad, he's we definitely going back into the wilderness. But that's what we can do. Pray for our loved ones. You know, like I said, I try to share truth with my moms. She looked at me funny. She knows about it. She's not ignorant to it. She's just ignorant to it. She's not ignorant of it. She's just ignorant to it. Um, so these are people that I love, but you know, I realize that this is a personal thing, and that's why it says, about your own personal soul salvation, because it is a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? It all gonna boil down to you and the Most High, not with, not with you, not you and this person and the Most High. It's you and the Most High. That's what it's gonna boil down to. You know what I'm saying? You and the Father. So that's why we right now dealing with this thing here, with this whole corona crap, and we see how they doing, we see how they moving, we see what they pushing. We gonna have to cry out to the Most High, man. Seek the Most High. Shalom, family. I see you. I see you. I see you. So that's what we could do. You know what I'm saying? If somebody loves the truth, because we know we've all sinned, and we all still, getting our lives right together, and walking this walk, which is never an easy walk. When you read the scriptures, it's not an easy walk. But if you love the Most High, it's gonna be here. It's gonna be in the mind that you want. Like, it has to be something that you really want. You know what I'm saying? Something that you really desire. So now I understand, what the Mashiach was saying when he talked about the mother and the father and the children and all of that. You know what I mean? I know some people don't believe in the New Testament, but yo, the things that the Mashiach was saying, certain things that Paul was saying, and I'm going to be dealing with that too. That's another lesson I'm going to be dealing with. Christ in the Old Testament. I'm going to get back to that lesson. That's going to be redone. A lot of the stuff that was being said was very deep. It was very deep and knowledgeable. And you can understand it even in this life, even in this time. But I'm going to be dealing with the New Testament and all of that too, because there's a lot of things coming out. You know what I'm saying? So these are all great challenges for me. Um, and that's a good thing. You said, should your mom smile? You know, at least not my mom. My mom was like, mom gave me one of these looks like. But my mom been a part of the Hebrew Israelites back in the day. So she knows. Shalom, family. Shalom, shalom. But but back to this corona crap. Y'all see what it is. They're gonna keep pushing this thing. They're gonna keep coming up with these stories. Oh, we got 50 people now in Chuck E. Cheese's. They all got coronavirus. We got 30 people in the freaking Target with coronavirus now. We gotta lock it down. So this is the narrative. This is what they pushing. Um, exactly. It makes no sense, and that's what, to me, it lets me know that This is a fake narrative. All these devil worshippers are on it. They're in on the game, in on the scheme. And that's how I know this is they're going their hardest to get us now. You couldn't get us with the Zika, couldn't get us with the Ebola. Now it's like, oh, Corona. And now we gotta push this thing. We gotta push it, crank it up in the media, turn it up. Yo, I need you to get on the media. I need you to get on television. I need you to repeat this 5 times, okay? And I need you to say this 5 times on that channel. And we push this. And I need this celebrity to go say he got it. And I need him to say he got it and say they got it. And then they brought it back on a plane and then they caught it. You know what I'm saying? Jack this thing up. So get everybody panicking, make everybody go run to the stores and buying up everything, which is going to force us to do it. Because now, if you want to survive, because this is a little game they playing, this is a game. If you want to survive, when they lock it down, because the next thing is going to be, oh, we got to lock stuff down. We got to quarantine this place. We got to bring the military in. We got curfew. You can't come out your house. Now, if they do that for 3 months, what you gonna eat? You see what I'm saying? So it's forcing us to play the game. We got to see what's going on. So that's what they doing. They jacking this thing up to get everybody going crazy so that they can follow along. It's one of those things where you spread a lie and you see everybody running with it. Now the devil can go do what he do. Now that these devils could go do what they do. Now we got everybody believing in this corona crap. They all believe in this corona. So now we could all right, so we got everybody believing it. Everybody's running to the stores, they're going crazy. Let's keep jacking it up, y'all. Jacking it up. It's like showbiz, man. Showbiz. It's like showbiz, man. Let's jack it up and set the tone. We need the military. We're going to lock this state down, lock that state, Chicago, New York, Pennsylvania, Jersey, Ohio, blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? Lock it down and try to do what they do. See what I'm saying? So we got to just recognize the times that we in and make ourselves worthy for the Most High, man. All right? So still live your life, still be at peace, but we got to come closer to the Most High. We got to come closer to the Most High, seek the Most High, repentance, prayer, singing, and calling out. And I need some tea because I've been talking for over 2 hours now and my throat was already sore before I came on here. Exactly. And I heard this before. A couple years ago, I went to Jersey. I was eating at a restaurant and the TV went blank and it said emergency warning or in case of emergency. Now, mind you, I've been seeing all these films with this stuff in it. All right. I've been seeing all this stuff in it, and I was like, okay, this reminds me of The Purge, or this reminds me of Legion. Okay, and now look. And then the whole thing with Trump and the Texas and all of that. A video on targeting individuals. Okay. Of course they use celebrities. Of course. They're part of the network. They in the network. You know? But just like the whole thing with Trump and his whole texting, Trump is gonna text everybody now. Oh yeah? For what? Keep you updated. So now Trump could text everybody and say, hey, we need you all to report to the schools. That's why in a lot of these films, they show them putting everybody on the excuse me, on the buses, taking them to the FEMA camps. They gotta pay attention. But anyways, y'all, it's past my bedtime. I love talking to y'all. I would talk to y'all all night if I could, but unfortunately, I'm not even gonna be able to work on the video tonight because I'm going to sleep now. So so this is not a hoax. I wouldn't say it's a hoax, but it is in a sense that, see, it's like a twofold thing. It's like it's not a hoax because we know these devils have plans, but this virus may be a hoax, meaning they making it bigger than what it is because it really isn't nothing because it's always been there. You know, this thing always been there, but they're using it for something bigger to get people to do whatever they will, you know? But it's all good. This is what's coming. Once they start, I'm going to say this and I'm getting off. Once they start shutting down the schools, as I've heard in the past from European officials, once they start shutting down the schools, it is time. It is time. That is a big indicator. Because I've gotten messages about, oh, your local school is going to be safe haven for whatever disaster. This is the perfect time, y'all. Okay? This is the perfect time. I'm telling you right now. It's the last thing I'm going to speak on before I go. Once they start shutting down the schools, game on, okay? Game on. So if they're already shutting down your schools in your city, in your town, get ready, okay? Get ready. So like I say, because they're doing it out here. It didn't hit every borough yet. It didn't hit every little town yet. But they doing it out here. So if they doing it where you at, it's game on. And that's a big sign. They ain't shutting down them schools for nothing. And we know we ain't shut for corona. It ain't, nah. No. The AIDS epidemic was worse. It wasn't shutting down those schools. The crack epidemic was worse. They wasn't shutting down those schools. You had plenty of other diseases that's worse than this corona crap. They wasn't shutting down those schools. So if they shutting down the schools, yeah, they trying to push. They trying to push it. We here. We are here. We are approaching something very deadly. I could say that much. All right. So if they are, this is global. This is global. That's the agenda. Bringing the martial law, bringing the military. I showed y'all this. If you've been following me, y'all saw me bring this out. And now look, bam. This is where we headed. So we see. So Most High's word be true. I wish each and every one of you guys to have a wonderful night. And I pray for all of you. And I pray that y'all pray for me. And the Most High strengthens me. And I pray that we all cleanse ourselves, purify ourselves, repentance, sing songs to the Most High, sing prayer to the Most High, call out to the Most High, cry out to the Most High. And I probably might be doing that live. Probably might hold some of those prayers live with y'all coming up soon. All right. So yeah, it's time. It's time to take it to that level. All right. So all I can say is purify yourself, cleanse yourself, and seek the Most High, man. Repentance. You know what I mean? Like that's what we got. What we got is the Father, man. So in the spirit of the Most High, I enjoy talking to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Whether you support me, whether you don't support me, but just to be able to talk to y'all is a beautiful thing for me. All right, so I'm gonna say good night and love y'all, peace and shalom. All right, one love.